Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Minky and this is the Glam Guide. Alright, we're about to get glammed up right now. I am just going to be doing just my regular makeup. I actually wanted to make this video more to talk, because that's what I do best, jokes. I actually wanted to make this video just to chat to you guys, a little bit of like a life update situation, and also to show you guys the makeup products that I've been loving. So I just have all my makeup in here. So these are makeup products that I have been using and loving thus far. Some of these you've seen, some you may not have, but as I said, the focus of this video really isn't about the makeup. It's just to have a little bit of a chin wag, right? So guys, if you guys are interested in seeing what kind of look I create and also just chatting and hanging out, grab a snack, grab some tea, grab some wine, whatever, and let's just jump straight into it. So this is the Smashbox primer water and I absolutely love this. I just sprayed some of that on my face and I'm deciding what foundation I'm going to use today. So I'm just going to start with my eyebrows. I'm going to be using this. I don't even know if they make this palette anymore. So this is the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics. So your girl is back in Joburg and it really just, I don't know. I'm not even really sure how to feel about it. I mean, I like being in Joburg because this is home. Like, this is where my entire family is. This is where my life is. This is where I grew up. So I am back in Joburg. I was in Durban for about 6 weeks. I came to Joburg once during that time for work, but I was in Durban for about 6 weeks, and yeah, an opportunity came up. I had spoken to you guys in my Get Ready With Me life update about how, you know, I have like some opportunities that were lined up and they happened. They don't have to do this particular opportunity I'm talking about has absolutely nothing to do with influencer life and YouTube and all of that. But it was big and it was just one that I really couldn't pass up. It was an honor more than anything else to be able to do this. So I am back in Joburg and I am doing the long distance thing with my fiance. It's not something that I probably will discuss. It is work. What I do now has absolutely nothing to do with influencing and like all of this. This now is just a hobby that I am happy to get paid for. And I will continue doing like the whole influencing thing and the whole fashion thing, as I mentioned, because I love it so much. I don't know guys, sorry if I keep on going in and out of focus, but I really love it and this is my passion and this is like my creative outlet, so I will never give this up. Okay, I love it way too much. So I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. I'm just going to be using this to prime my eyes. I really enjoy YouTube, and not being on YouTube, I realized just how much I missed it. I mean, Instagram I can go without. Instagram, honestly, I can really forgive, but there's just something about YouTube that really allows me to express myself in the way that I want. And I think that for the first time in a really long time, I missed it as much as I did. It didn't feel like a chore, because at some point it felt like a chore, and that was when I knew that I needed to take a step back, because the moment something that you love, something that you consider a passion, starts feeling like a chore, that is when you know that you need to take a step back. All right, so we're going to be going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder. This is what we're going to be using throughout the video as powder. Anyways, so babe is currently now in Durban and he's having a fantastic old time. He really wanted to be in Durban. I don't know if I mentioned it, but he's just always like had a love for Durban and he's just really like, he just enjoys it so much. So I'm happy that he got what he wanted, and I'm really glad that he is just like adjusting the way that he is there. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I absolutely love this palette, and the first color that I'm going to be going in with is this one right here, called Riff. I know my palette looks so stiff, I'm sorry guys. This Riff color is literally like my favorite transition color. If I forget to mention some products, as always, they will be listed in the description bar below, because I'm trying to keep 2 trains of thoughts and it's really not working out for me. Initially, when I moved to Durban, I was not expecting to get the opportunity that I did. I knew that at some point it was going to happen. I did not realize that it was going to be so soon. And it happened sooner than anyone really anticipated. And now I am back in Johannesburg after only being in Durban for 6 weeks. But as I said, babe is really adjusting well to Durban and he loves it. I mean, he really just is enjoying it so much. So for me, being in Durban was just a little bit challenging some of the time, just so different from Johannesburg, and I really was struggling to get used to it. I think eventually I did, but the one thing that really made it hard was that I didn't really know anyone there. You know, I had like some people that I knew, like I had mentioned Nadia, and also my friend Z, who was really great and took me on a long boozy lunch in Durban on Florida streets. And we really just, we were there for like hours. And we popped open a bottle of champagne and we just drank. Z girl, if you're watching this, shout out. I'm gonna see you next week. But yeah, we really just had like such a nice time. We went to this restaurant, it's called Decay on Florida Road, and it was incredible. Food was great, service was great, it was amazing. So that is now my restaurant of choice. I'm definitely going to be trying new ones, but I am going to be back and forth. So I am going to spend some time in Johannesburg, and then I'm going to also be spending some time in Durban. Not as much as I would like, simply because babe is busy as well, you know, and I don't want to be in Durban and be in Durban by myself. Like, I just, you know, like I don't want to be there when he's not around, because there's no point in me being there. And now that the season is about to start, he's going to be traveling a lot. They have quite a few games in Johannesburg, so he's going to be in Johannesburg, and when he comes to play in Johannesburg, he sleeps at home. That's how it's always been whenever they've played tournaments and stuff like that. Whenever they play, and if they're based in a different city and they play in Johannesburg, he always sleeps at home, unless we want to go out and whatever, then I'll just stay with him at the hotel. But normally, you know, he just stays at home, and I don't know, I prefer it that way. He's just been really busy, and I think the thing that makes our long distance thing work and whatever is the fact that, first of all, we're both grown. Second of all, we're not in different cities by choice, but we're apart for work, you know. And right now, I mean, we are engaged, we're not married yet, we don't have children yet, and so it's okay. It's okay for us to be apart for work, to focus on our individual hustles, if you will. I'm going to be mixing these 2 foundations. So I'm going to be mixing this. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. So this is the Natural Radiant Longwear foundation from NARS. And I use these together because this one is a little bit too yellow and this one is a little bit too dark. So I just mix them and they do come out okay. The reason that I'm actually using them is just because I want to use them up. And at the end of the day, it's literally just Durban. It's a flight away. And the flight isn't even, I mean, it's like a 40-minute flight, you know. So listen, it could be worse. You know, it's not like he's in a different country, because that would really suck. Hell, if he was in a different country, I would definitely be there with him. I would like to think, but life doesn't always work out that way. So we're just, you know, working and focusing on our individual things that we want to do and accomplish and get done. And it's nice, you know. I don't know if I mentioned this, but when we initially moved to Durban, well, when we moved to Durban, we did not get rid of our home in Johannesburg because there was really no need to. I knew that I was going to be back and forth. I was definitely going to come back to Joburg and see friends and family and maybe like shoot campaigns and like that kind of stuff, you know. So we never got rid of our home here. And and I'm glad that we didn't. Well, we wouldn't have gotten rid of it. We maybe would have rented it out, but like I also have so much stuff, and it's like, where was I gonna put my stuff? And also it's not like it's a 5-year contract where he's at, you know, and because of that uncertainty, like we're not sure where we're going to be next year. You know what I mean? So we definitely just wanted to keep our home and just keep things simple. And I could never give up this home until we move into like our dream family home. Like I absolutely adore, like our apartment is everything. I put my heart and soul into decorating this place and just making it feel like a home, you know? So I don't know how I would feel if I had to rent it out to like strangers. So this is the Smashbox Studio Skin Shaping Foundation, and I always just use the contour side of it. So other than that, there really isn't anything to report, guys. We all good. We are all good. Really no complaints. Just loving work right now, and so glad that I took the break that I needed from social media just to like focus on the things that I needed to focus on, and I just needed that time, you know. Oh, this light is making me look so washed out. In real life I don't look this washed out, but I'm trying to like do my makeup kind of like natural. Well, not natural, but I don't want it to be too exaggerated because I'm going to the mall after all. I'm just gonna go have lunch with my best friend and our kid. He is so cute. He is like, we share him. He's my baby too, that I didn't give birth to. Guys, in other news, guess who's having a birthday? That's right, me. It is my birthday literally in a few weeks. September 16th, Virgo baby. I am so excited. I love my birthday. I just feel like I love birthdays, guys, and I think that it's always so important to celebrate birthdays. I just think that it's so important to celebrate life, you know, regardless of issues that perhaps you may be going through and like things not being perfect. Like no one leads a perfect life, you know. Everyone has like troubles and whatever, but it honestly is, it's such a beautiful thing to be alive, you know. And it is such a beautiful thing to like wake up every single morning and just be surrounded by people that you love and by people that love you. It's just, I don't know, to be able to like do what you love and stuff like that. Look, at the end of the day, a lot of the time we are not where we want to be, right? In maybe our personal lives, in our relationships, in whatever, you know, and it happens. But like life is a journey, you know, like things aren't just going to like happen now immediately. And trust me, I've had to learn that the hard way, because number one, I am a type A control freak. Okay, if things are not done my way, we're gonna have some problems. Number two, patience for me is something that has come with age. And even in saying that, I do still struggle from time to time with being patient. I really do. With things that are like happening in my life, and like sometimes I just want things to like move quicker. And we have to remember that like life is done on God's timing, not our timing. Like our timing doesn't mean anything. We're out here busy making plans and whatever, and things don't always go according to plan. It's fine to have plans and to have direction as to where you're going with your life, but like timing, bro, like that is something else, and that is just something that we need to leave to God. You know, you work on what you want and you follow your dreams and whatever, but things will happen when the time is right, you know. And I don't know, like I just feel like it's so important to just celebrate life and to celebrate every step of the process and of the journey and stuff. Like, we have to celebrate, you know, because the honest truth is that you don't know when your last birthday will be. You know, it doesn't matter if you do something big, if you do something small, like, it does not matter, you know, but as long as you acknowledge that day and like appreciate that day. I'm just going to be using one of my MAC blushes. I don't know what these blushes are called. These are the only, pretty much the only blushes I own. They're all from MAC, because MAC is like, MAC is MAC. Okay, so I have these. I really don't need any other ones, but I was so sad because this one broke the other day. It literally fell and it broke in half. This one, you can see, I think this one is called Ambering Rose. This one I've had for years, guys. I've had this for years. Can I tell you, it still performs exactly the same. Like, it's so good. I love it. I've lost too many important people in my life to not celebrate life and be grateful. At the end of the day, your worst situation is what someone is like hoping for. Do you know what I mean? Like, financially, or like your job and whatever. Like, you may hate it, or you may not think that perhaps you are making enough money, or you're not doing enough with your life, or the fact that like you have a degree but you know you don't want that degree, and like all of those things that like irk you, and all of that. Like, someone is wishing for that, you know. And I think that we have to like celebrate our blessings, even though sometimes we don't always. Sometimes, look, you don't always want to celebrate. That's the real truth. Okay, you don't always want to celebrate. No one ever wakes up every single morning, every single day, like, yes, my life. Like, people don't do that, you know. Sometimes you do feel down. Sometimes you do. I just use this blush, by the way. I use the Ambering Rose, this empty one here. Sometimes you just don't want to do that, but in hindsight, we always need to, like, there's always something to be grateful for. Like, that is the real truth. That is the real truth. Like, the fact that you have a roof over your head, the fact that you have a mother that loves you, the fact that you have a father that loves you, the fact that you have siblings that you can share everything with, the fact that you got an education, the fact that, you know, you're working, period, whether you hate it or not, the fact that you're working and you're able to make an income for yourself, and, you know, like, guys, those things are worth celebrating. Even the dumb things, the fact that you can afford a 500 Rand foundation. It's a dumb example, but like, what you take for granted, people are wishing for. So for lip liner, I'm just going to be using this. This is the NYX lip liner pencil in Hot Cocoa. I've actually really been loving this gloss. This is the Clinique and Marimekko Sorbet Pop. I don't even think that they make this anymore, but this is honestly one of my like favorite lip glosses. And I'm so upset that I didn't get a backup for this, because it is so good. Okay, so I'm just gonna go pop some eyelashes on, and then we're going to wrap this up, right? Okay, so we got some lashes on. I also put some mascara on. I use this. This is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. Guys, I promise you, this is one of the best mascaras on the market. This one and this one right here. The Clarins Mascara Supra Volume. The Clarins Mascara Supra Volume. These two mascaras are easily some of the best mascaras on the market, okay? If you guys want lash drama, this is where you need to be. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the chit chat get ready with me. I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot more of these, but I feel like maybe we can like start tackling some topics and stuff like that. So if you guys have any particular topics that you want me to chat about, discuss, whether it be for you or it be about me, my life, the way that I do certain things, whatever, comment down below and let me know what it is you guys want me to talk about in our get ready with me. So don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.